All right, so this is going to be a pretty special Jeep vlog. This is me test driving my son's Jeep for the first time. Just got the lift kit installed, and this is the maiden Voyage. Hopefully I tightened everything I was supposed to tighten. We'll know soon. First look. Oh man, it's cold. This thing's been sitting for a while. Get some heat going. Running Wrangler Duratrax for tires, which seem to handle the snow really well, and yeah, so far I agree, got some good traction. My son's gonna be so stoked. All right, so this is the first drive. Let's see, what did I do? I did a DPG off-road ultimate TJ kit, and that's a roughly 2.5 inch suspension lift. It's all old man emu, and then in JKS components, and that and then I have a 1.25 inch body lift, so about 3.75 inch lift overall, 33 inch tires, and yeah, so far I need to align my steering wheel. I haven't done that yet. I couldn't wait. I had to go do the test drive. Hopefully traction control isn't an issue in this old one. The JK would not be happy with a steering wheel out of alignment, but I think this one will be just fine. Listening, feeling for vibrations, anything weird. So far, no vibrations at all. I'm going 38-ish. The heater finally kicked in. Remember, I built this for my son, so I need it to be safe. This is nice. I'm super thrilled. I was wondering if the shifter was going to need some adjustment after that body mount lift, but it seems to be holding gear okay. Those lower gears, sometimes they hit. My son's super nervous about this Jeep now that I've been building it, because it's a standard, and he's concerned that it's going to be hard to learn how to drive a standard. And part of the reason why he's got a standard is some of my requirements. I think he should learn how to drive a standard. I think it's an important skill for people to have, because then you can drive anything. If you don't know how to drive a stick shift, and that's your only option for whatever reason, you don't know what to do. So I liked thinking that he would develop this skill, and honestly, I think driving a standard is more fun. In a lot of cases, it's actually preferable. And in these older Jeeps off-road, I think it's preferable. You have a lot more control. But he's been learning how to drive in my Jeep and his mom's minivan. So he's learning on an automatic, which is good because now that he's got the driving thing down, those things that in the beginning you have to think a lot about are now going to be automatic for him. And so by the time he gets to driving this, which will be soon now, at least with us, he just has his learner's permit. Those things will be automatic, so then he can focus and concentrate on driving the standard and how to interact with that. So anyway, this is the maiden voyage of, right now I'm just calling it Son of Overclocked because he hasn't named it and I'm not naming it for him. If he comes up with a name, so be it. For now, Son of Overclocked, and yeah, this thing's overclocked, and man, I don't know what to say. I'm stoked. It's nice when you spend some time, do your own work, and then get a result that is good. I mean, what more can you ask for? This thing's been in the garage for months. Months! Not because it took that long to do the install, because it took that long for me to find the time to complete the install. And now that it's done, it kind of makes me sad a little bit. Okay, not that much. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in, straighten up this steering wheel, and maybe take it out for another drive a little bit later. Steering wheel straight. Bonus. Now let's go get him some gas. So I don't know if you can see it in the video, the corner blinker light is hanging out. I looked at it when I was doing the steering wheel centering, and I don't know what happened. The mount is like cracked, broken or something, so I'm gonna zip tie that. Drive me crazy though that it's hanging down there right now. So this is also my first time to experience the lift kit. These Old Man Emu springs and shocks. It's not a bad ride. It's a little bouncier than my JK, but it's also a two-door. Look, CJ's first Jeep wave. Right there. That guy didn't wave. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, I don't cry when I don't get Jeep waves, but still, come on. This is a maiden voyage. I could have got a Jeep wave. I don't think he was paying attention, to be honest with you. He did not wave at me. There's an orange JK up there, but he's gonna be on the freeway before I get over there. Dang it. I was kind of hoping to get the first one, like, right away. Oh well. Maybe somebody else will wave at me. Alright, I'm gonna go get gas. And then I'm gonna get a zip tie and fix that turn signal side marker lamp thing. That's driving me crazy already, and I can't even see it unless I go like this, but it drives me crazy knowing that it's there and that other people can see it. CJ, this is your Jeep, man. You're not even here to experience it. He's up with some friends. So unfortunately, he's not here to witness the maiden voyage, which makes me sad. When I fueled up, I noticed his fuel filler cap wasn't clicking in right, so just got a new one of those here. AutoZone. All right, let's go on the highway. You like my duct tape knee? I blew out my knee on these jeans, and actually it's Gorilla tape. It's been holding pretty good, actually. So driving around after this thing has been in my garage for several months, makes me nervous because I start thinking about the entire process from start to finish. And I start going through my mind, did I do that? Did I tighten that? Did I finish that? You know, because you do these long-term projects and it's hard to remember if you did everything. You know, if you do a project that's start and finish in a day, or maybe even 2 days, it's pretty easy to go, yep, I've got everything done. But on an extensive process that spans a long period of time, like by the time I finished this, I forgot about most of what I did when I started it. As a matter of fact, when I went to finally put on the rear links, I'm like, holy crap, I don't even remember taking the rear links off. Where's the hardware? What does it look like? And of course I found it, but it's like, man, did I retighten all the control arms? I did, because I know I did that this morning, and I used paint pen to mark them as I did them, so I know those are all done. But did I torque the tires? I know I did that when I installed them. I always torque them to 100 when I put them on. You know, little things like that keep running through my head, and you know, my goal is to not have this thing fall apart on me when I hit the highway. I think I got it all though. Lubricated a few things. I've got some more stuff to grease. Oh, and now the check engine light's on. Why? So I just changed the fuel filler cap because it wasn't sealing properly. I'm wondering if that's a indication of that that filler cap. So I'll have to figure that out. I don't have a code reader. I know these TJs tend to have such short drive shafts that end up at such a severe angle that even a small amount of lift can be problematic. But that 2.5 inch, that's sort of the high end before you start experiencing those problems on most TJs. I do know a few guys who have had vibration issues even with that small of a lift. But when I was looking for Jeeps for my son, I found some that had 4-5 inch lifts on them, all factory drive shafts. Like, man, that's not good. I'll go to Advanced Auto and have them check that code for me, tell me what it says. We'll get him a good exhaust. Sorry guys, this isn't as cool to listen to as Overclocked. All right, I'll go put a code reader on this, see what it's saying. My guess is a like an evap leak, small evap leak, which would be consistent with the fuel cap thing. And then I'll come back on and tell you how accurate my prediction is. If I'm accurate, you'll definitely hear about it. If I'm not accurate, the video will just end and you'll never know, and you'll just assume I was right. LOL. And check this out, scored a great deal. These Mechanics Fast Fit gloves. They had they're normally 19 bucks a piece, $18.99 a piece. They had a sign up that was 2 for $18.99, basically buy one get one free. So I went to buy them, and the guy's like, oh yeah, that's expired. That expired like a week ago. I convinced them to let me have that price as they were throwing that sign away. So good score there. Wish I would have found it in time. I could have shared it with you guys. But anyway, the codes, I have 2 codes. I don't remember what they were. I took the picture. I'm gonna have to go research them. I don't know what they are. Their code reader doesn't decipher what the codes mean, which kind of sucks. But anyway, so I'm going to go Googleize them. But anyway, there were 2 codes. I'm guessing one of them was in fact slow evap leak, and we'll see what the other one is. This is the first time for this Jeep to run in the cold weather as well, so it could be thermostat issue that I haven't seen before, O2 sensor ish, who knows. I'll figure it out. Anyway guys, that's it. Wrapping up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.